Hi, it's Katie with Hill Country Hands. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I wasn't sure I was going to do this video today. I definitely don't want to cause any more panic or chaos around everything that's going on right now. I was just going to share with y'all what I bought a little bit of extra this week and in past weeks, and how my experience was with ordering groceries this week and how it was a little bit different than it has been. I'm not trying to cause panic. Don't go bulk buying stuff because of me or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to do. I had looked at a couple of people's videos to get some ideas of things that maybe I should stock up on for my family, so I thought that this video might be helpful for some people. So I'm going to share with you what I got today and then some stuff that I stocked up on. So yesterday I ordered my groceries curbside HEB like I always do. I usually order groceries Thursday afternoon or evening, sometimes as late as like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And there's always a lot of times available, pretty much any time of day I would like to pick it up, starting from early in the morning till later at night. When I went to check out yesterday though, it was showing that like the earliest I could get pickup groceries was like 3 o'clock, which is really unusual. So I figured they must be pretty busy with people picking up food curbside. And there were a few things that were out of stock. They weren't even an option for me to try to buy whenever I was trying to place my order. Things such as, toilet paper, paper towels. They're very limited on the amount and the brands that they were having available. And then some of the cleaning stuff that I was looking for. I was looking for laundry sanitizer that I put in our laundry because I am out. And I've been looking for that for a couple weeks now and everywhere has been out. But I went ahead and placed my order. I went and picked up my order a few minutes ago, so I'm going to share that with y'all. There was a list of things that they were unable to fulfill for the order. So a few of the things that they were unable to put in my HEB curbside order was, I was trying to get a little bit more toilet paper. We do have some toilet paper. I originally yesterday tried to just add like a 4-pack or something like that because I don't want to be taking away products that people need. But since everybody is saying you can't find toilet paper right now, I was going to get a little bit more. They online last night had the big pack. I think it was like 18 rolls or something like that. But whenever I went to pick it up, they said that they were out as of, I guess, between last night and now. And we're almost out of paper towels. So they were out of paper towels as well. They were not able to give me any paper towels. And I was trying to get a jar of Prego, like spaghetti pasta sauce. I do have one, but we're going to use one for a recipe this week, so I wanted to have one as a backup. And then they were out of baby wipes. I've seen online that people are starting to buy baby wipes since we are having a hard time finding toilet paper. Luckily, we do have extra baby wipes. That's just something my husband and I always get every week because we don't want to run out of baby wipes, and it's easy just to pick up 1 or 2 every time we shop. So that's something that's always on our list. So luckily, we do have some stockpiled. They had to substitute my angel hair pasta with a different brand. So I wasn't able to get a handful of things, but for the most part, they were able to get what I needed. Like I said, some stuff wasn't even available for me to order it yesterday. Like I was looking for Wet One wipes to carry like in my purse, and I've been looking for the Babygenix kid or baby hand sanitizing wipes. I always have those in our diaper bag and we wipe down everything. And that laundry sanitizer I've been looking for. Haven't been able to find those few things the last couple weeks, but I'm not going to panic about it. I'm just going to keep looking whenever we are somewhere, or if my mom goes somewhere, she checks. So definitely don't want to cause a panic. I understand that it's a very stressful time for everyone. It's hard kind of not to get a little bit panicked because everybody else seems to be. But I think it's good just to try to be prepared if we can be prepared. Another thing that I've been doing the last couple weeks is whenever I bring my groceries in from the car, I put them on one side of the counter and I wipe them down with Clorox wipes, and then I move them to the other side of the counter, so I have like a dirty and a clean section. Then I put them away after that. I might sound crazy, but I just feel like, you know, everybody's at the store touching items, and then, you know, I'm being careful not going to the store, but somebody that was sick could have touched these products, whether it's like the shopper that did my shopping for the curbside or just other customers that were there. We've just been trying to do that the last couple weeks, and it's made me feel better. I'm not sure if it's really doing a whole lot, but that's an idea for you maybe if you aren't doing that. And then another thing that I started doing a few days ago is if we go somewhere and we get out somewhere, I am taking the Clorox and like cleaning the bottom of our shoes before we come back in the house, because Mackenzie's playing all over the floor all the time. Should probably be doing both of those things, the groceries and that, year round. I get sick very easily, even though I do work in the hospital. That would probably be a good idea just to do year round, but I'm being very careful about it right now. Found with the Clorox wipes, really good. Everything that's like in boxes. I haven't been saving any of the bags like I usually do. I've just been throwing them all away. I didn't get any extra fresh produce or anything like that. I didn't get any extra like chips or anything. This is just typically what we've been getting. I do drink a Dr. Pepper Mini every morning, and I ran out yesterday, so I went ahead and got 2, but not because of everything that's going on, just because I don't want to run out next time, because I really do enjoy having it in the morning. And like I said, we did not stockpile the creamer. My husband just likes to always get 2, and then we've been going through a lot of the strawberry lemonade because I'm craving it like crazy the last couple weeks. It's so refreshing to me. I did pick up some more paper plates. They have these cute Bluebonnet style right now. We are almost out of garbage bags, and I went ahead and got a big one of those. I just wanted to make sure we had enough garbage bags, and it's cheaper to buy them this way. And then Mackenzie goes through 3 or 4 of these a week. She's been drinking more milk lately because she's teething, so she's eating less because she doesn't feel great. So I did get 1 extra. That's something that I am kind of worried about running out of. I don't want to like go crazy and buy like 10 things of it or anything like that, but she really does enjoy her bottles. So if we ran out of milk, I mean, I'd be okay with a different brand, but this is the brand that I prefer for her. So I am going to continue buying a little bit of extra of that each week. I did get some extra chicken broth. We've been making that chicken gnocchi soup a lot, and chicken broth I feel like is just a good thing to have on hand. My husband's coffee was on sale this week, like $3 off. So I went ahead and bought that. We always buy it in this big pack, so I didn't buy that any differently. We were out of panko breadcrumbs. We eat a lot of cheese here. A lot of our recipes need Parmesan. We do Alfredo once a week, and then that chicken gnocchi soup uses some Parmesan as well. So I just got 1 of those. And Mexican cheese, we use that for nachos, macaroni and cheese, stuff like that. And then I did get 2 of these. I asked for 1 big one and they were out of that, so they gave me 2 small ones. I have been getting extra cream cheese because we eat Alfredo with that, and that's a quick, easy meal, and this stuff stays good for a little while. It's good until August if it's not opened. Heavy cream, we've been using the heavy cream for the gnocchi soup and the Alfredo. My husband's dressing, we just been buying one of those every week. I bought some salmon to cook tonight. I've been enjoying salmon, and it's something that Mackenzie likes. I did get 2 things of Rotel to cook with pinto beans, to make pinto beans in case we needed to. Then I have a couple of things that are just pregnancy cravings that I've been having, which are gummy bears out of their bulk machine. They're so yummy. I'm so glad I found those. And then these chocolate covered pretzels. This is the angel hair that they gave me. Like I said, they were out of our brand, so they gave me a different kind. And then I got some white bread. I usually buy the Hill Country Fare white bread, and it hasn't been available the last couple weeks. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it has anything to do with everything that's going on or not, but I'm trying out a different brand. And then I did go ahead and get these for Mackenzie because I had seen that some people were saying that diapers were hard to find. We're stocked on diapers, but we don't have any little swimmers for her, and we do have a trip planned to take her to the river in May, the beginning of May, so I just wanted to make sure we had some. Hopefully this stuff will blow over by then, but just in case, it's something we needed anyway, and it's something we're going to buy anyway, so I just got one. And then I'm running low on dish detergent, so we got this. So nothing I bought today really was a bulk buy or anything crazy. Just a few extra things on some stuff. Like I said, like the milk and the chicken broth, and I've been getting the extra cream cheese and just a handful of things. I'm still leaving enough products for our neighbors and our community to still be able to buy their products as well, but I'm a little extra stocked in case we need to be. So for in our pantry, we always have lots of pasta because we use pasta a lot. We usually have 1 or 2 of these elbow pastas. We make homemade macaroni and cheese quite a bit. So I do have 1 extra of those. This one's already open. I don't normally buy pastaroni, but that is something that is easy to make, and we always have milk and butter. So pastaronis or rice-a-ronis I think are a good idea. I'm not very good at making the rice-a-roni, or I would have bought some of those. We always have a couple things of angel hair. I do have probably double on the angel hair of what we normally have because we make chicken parmesan, chicken pasta, Alfredo. We make those kind of things weekly, and that is something that is filling, inexpensive, that you could stock up on for your family, is just to have pasta. And there's so many different like sauces you could use with it or things you can do. Like I said, I did try to get the Prego. They were out of, so I do have 1 jar that we would typically use. I was planning on making chicken parmesan this week with it. Since I can't find any extra, I'll probably not do that and save it in case we need it. I do have a couple of random pasta sauces that I had gotten as like a deal. When you buy something, you get something free a while back at H-E-B. So I do have those if we needed them. And then I also have this little thing of tomato sauce. So I am still looking for maybe 1 or 2 more of the pasta sauces, just because, like I said, I planned on making chicken parmesan this week, so that would use up 1. Another good idea is to have some gnocchi because that stays good in your pantry for a long time, and it's filling and it's not very expensive and it's semi-healthy. We've been using one pack of this for the chicken gnocchi soup. So I really only have one extra. I would like to get another one of those to have, because you can just add that with, you know, some spaghetti sauce and you have a meal. You can do that way. My mom brought me some Bisquick. I tried to get some pancake mix and HEB was out. So she brought me some. I think that's a good idea to have on hand, is some muffin mix or pancake mix. I got this funfetti last week because my pregnancy craving, I just wanted to make some funfetti cupcakes or cake, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. So I didn't buy any new canned soups. I'm not a huge canned soup person. I don't really care for it. But if we did need it, I would eat it. So we have a handful of those, and then we have a couple chicken broths. I did buy one chicken broth this week, but one of those is going to go to the chicken gnocchi soup. And then I have some vegetable stock. I think chicken broth and vegetable stock is a good idea to have. And then I got some pinto beans last week. So this week I got some Rotels in case I needed to make the pinto beans. And then I got taco shells. We make chicken fajita tacos with tortillas, usually about once a week or every other week, but tortillas go bad kind of fast, especially the ones that I usually get from the HEB bakery. They only last a few days to a week. So I did get one thing of taco shells because we could make those tacos with these. A couple of weeks ago we got some picante paste salsa. My husband uses salsa a lot. We usually get the Julio's in the cold section, so it's fresh, but it only lasts a few weeks after you open it. So we went ahead and got some of this in case we needed it. Black beans, we usually have a couple cans of black beans because my husband and Mackenzie enjoy eating those. I personally don't really care for black beans, but I know it's good. It's a good thing for them to eat. So we did get a couple extra. We usually have 2 or 3. So we got an extra of that. So beans, lentils, stuff that you need to cook your beans with, like tomatoes or anything like that. I think taco shells were a really good idea. And then, you know, having some broths, or if your family does eat canned soup, that's a great idea. It'll last a long time. It's not very expensive. And then the gnocchi or some kind of batter mixes for, you know, pancakes and things like that. And then pasta is cheap, filling. It's an easy thing to go ahead and stock up on. In our fridge, there's not a whole lot in here that I've bought extra of. I did get an extra thing of butter just because I think that's a good thing to have extra of. And I have been getting extra cream cheese because we've been making Alfredo, and that's something that's quick, easy, inexpensive, and filling. So for that recipe, it's half of a cream cheese, so we could make it 4 times with this. Each time we make the Alfredo, it's half of this and half of this. So I have 3 of those. The heavy cream is also for that gnocchi soup that I've been making. So I have 3 in here, and I have been making sure that I put the one that expires first in the front. I don't really have a lot of extra eggs. I have a carton and a half. The other thing that we stocked up on a little bit is cheese, because we do eat a lot of cheese. So I have an extra unopened Mexican cheese for macaroni and cheese and nachos, things like that. I put that cheese in Mackenzie's eggs. And then, like I said, the Parmesan cheese we use for the Alfredo and for that chicken gnocchi soup. So I have 2 unopened bags. Each time we make Alfredo, it calls for a whole bag. So I don't have a whole lot, and then I have a couple blocks of cheese. So I did kind of stock up on cheese, but We go through at least a block of cheese and probably a bag of the Mexican cheese and a bag of the Parmesan cheese, typically on a week basis anyway. So I just have a little bit extra. In this freezer we have extra rice. So we always buy the rice in the big bag. We've always done that. It's cheaper and it's in this reusable bag. So we did get one extra of this. So I have 2 bags of the jasmine rice. And then we have 2 bags of the brown rice. For some reason they don't make the brown rice in that big bag. But we eat rice a couple of days a week typically, so we will definitely use it. But I think rice is also an inexpensive way to stock up on something that's filling for your family. Okay, so for this freezer, I don't have any extra meat really. This is like meat that we usually have. It's a couple pounds of chicken strips and then like 1 steak and 1 pork tenderloin. We usually have that in there and that I'll make throughout the week. So that's nothing new. And then we do have this Mexican cheese that I froze. I've never frozen cheese before, but my husband said it should be fine. If we needed it, we would be able to thaw it and use it. Since we do use a lot of cheese for stuff, I looked online and it said it should be good for about 3 months in the freezer like that. Mackenzie loves green peas, so I do have an extra bag of green peas. I don't normally buy frozen veggies. We usually just use fresh veggies. But I did go ahead and get 1 thing of frozen broccoli that we'll eat. My pregnant self a couple weeks ago was craving tater tots. So I did get a thing of tater tots. That was just a total impulse buy. And then I did get a frozen pizza. We don't usually buy frozen pizza. We don't usually make frozen pizza. But I thought it was a good idea in case we're running low on food. So in this freezer the only thing I really bought that I wouldn't typically buy that I bought to stock up on is that frozen cheese and then 1 frozen pizza. So not a whole lot. Then our fridge looks jam-packed, but this is actually how it always looks. We always have a lot of drinks in here. I have like the top shelf is where all my like medicine is stored right now, so that kind of takes away some of the space. Like I said, we didn't bulk buy any creamer. We always have 2. We haven't been bulk buying like any soft drinks or anything like that. I think that's more, it's not really a necessity. It's nice to have, but it's not a must. So if we had to, we would just drink water. Did stock up on her milk though. Like I said, we usually have 3 to 4 cartons a week, which she uses. Since she's teething, she drinks more milk lately just because she hasn't been feeling great. So I do have 6 bottles of milk right now. Instead of 3 or 4, I have about double. That is one thing that I am worried about running out of, just because she loves her milk. She always asks for it. So I am continuing to have extra milk because that's really the only thing that I'm concerned about right now, would be if she ran out of milk. Water, I always have those 2 bottoms filled with bottled water. You have 1 extra case of water in our closet, for we do have a well and we have a filtration system, so I'm not too worried about water. But we do have probably about 2 cases with the stuff that's in here and then the one that's in our closet. So in my snack cabinet, we don't really have anything extra. One thing I did try to get at H-E-B was more popcorn. I have 2. I've been craving that with the last couple weeks. So I would like to get some more popcorn. I think that's a good snack. I know the massive butter one is not the healthiest, but it's a good snack that won't go bad. So I am going to try to get some more popcorn. So for chips, we've been buying 1 of these a week and eating it. These are so addicting. And I've been getting 1 or 2 of the veggie straws, trying to get used to having these instead of just, you know, the barbecue chips that aren't as healthy. So we only have 1 of these. I did get a couple extra of these last week because they were on sale. It was cheaper than normal if you bought 2. So I did buy 4. We have 3 left. Like I said before, my husband eats a lot of like chips and salsa, and we do like nachos quite often. So I think we're set on these, but I do wish that we had some more veggie chips and maybe another thing of barbecue chips. I have a couple of things of crackers. I have a couple of like Cheez-It things and a couple of like peanut butter crackers, but not a whole lot. Now that I'm looking at our snack situation, I hope that I can get some more popcorn and maybe a little bit more of like the veggie chips, because this is what we eat in a week. So maybe just to like double it, just to have a little bit of extra and go crazy on the snacks. And I'm kind of regretting that right now, but you know, I don't want to buy too much stuff because, you know, chips it takes a while, but they will eventually go bad. So I'm trying to balance buying too much to where we're not gonna use it before it goes bad, and I don't want to overbuy because I don't want to take products from other people, and I don't want to buy stuff that we're not going to end up using. So everything I've bought so far we will use, and I feel like we will be using it before it goes bad. I think for snack ideas that would be good would be like some more crackers with peanut butter, popcorn, maybe like oatmeal, nuts, all that kind of stuff has protein in it. So I would try to stock up on some snacks that have protein and are nutritious and filling, rather than stuff that's not going to like stay with you as much. Okay, so like I said before, I'm not doing this video to create more panic or stress anyone out or anything like that. I just wanted to give moms and dads maybe a couple ideas that you haven't thought of on a couple things maybe you could stock up on, just in case. I know a lot of people are stocking up on water. I know some people are stocking up on like soft drinks and those kinds of things. To me, that's not like a necessity. I would miss having like my Sprite and my juice and stuff like that, but as long as we have water and my husband has some coffee, we'll be fine with that. I know medicine is something that people are stocking up on as well. We do have a couple extra things of children's Tylenol for Mackenzie, and we have her Zyrtec that she takes occasionally. We always buy the bulk size of like Benadryl and Tylenol, so we are set on a couple of things like that. Since I'm pregnant, I can't really have a whole lot of over-the-counter medicine anyway, and my husband doesn't really take a whole lot of medicine, but we do have a little bit of like cold medicine that we already had in case he needs it for some reason. But I think maybe having like Tylenol or Motrin or cough syrup, if you use those things for your babies or your kids, would be a good idea. And I'm talking about like one extra thing. We got 2 things of the baby Tylenol because they come in such a small thing. So I didn't buy like 10, you know, just a couple extra just in case. And she got her shots this week, so she's been getting a little bit of Tylenol because she has been feeling warm and uncomfortable with her teething and everything else. And then vitamins, I think that's a good thing to stock up on. And when I say stock up, like I said, just have maybe 1 extra bottle. I did go ahead and order my prenatals from Amazon today. I have about 2 or 3 weeks left. I'm ordering them early. I usually wait till I only have a couple of days left because, you know, with Prime we get it so fast. But I just wanted to make sure that I did have those vitamins, so I got them a little bit early. Same thing with diapers. For Mackenzie, we still had a couple of weeks worth of diapers left, but we went ahead and ordered her another box of diapers. We get ours from Amazon. So we usually wait till she's pretty low before we order them again, but we went ahead and ordered some more just to be on the safe side. We didn't get like a bigger box than normal. We always get like, I think it's 160 or 140 count. So we just went ahead and got the usual box that we get, but we just got it a few weeks early. because I definitely don't want to have to do cloth diapers or anything like that with her. I mean, we could do it if we had to, but I don't want to run out of diapers. And like I said earlier, I know wipes people are trying to stock up on because people are starting to use baby wipes instead of toilet paper. So if you are able to get some baby wipes and some extra diapers, I would just get a little bit of extra. Like I said, we always, every week I buy some baby wipes, so we do have some stockpiled. So medicine, essentials for your little ones. Like I said before, my biggest fear is running out of milk because she has been drinking a lot of milk. But I think just having a handful of things that you can make at home. Usually we grocery shop every week, so I mean we have a little bit of extra usually, but not a whole lot. But rice, pasta, beans, frozen veggies, canned soups. So just stock up a little bit extra just so that you're prepared, not panicked. I didn't go over cleaning products that we have because I didn't really go crazy buying cleaning products. I think I got a 3-pack of the Clorox wipes. And then I have everything that we normally use to clean with. Luckily, I love Bath & Body Works, so we are really stocked on hand sanitizer and soap, hand soap from them. I know it's a very stressful time and situation, but being a little bit prepared, I think, does make you feel better. One of the YouTube moms that I watched had said, you know, make sure you check on your neighbors or the elderly or anyone that you know that might have a hard time getting supplies or getting out of the house, or people that might not financially be able to get extra supplies. Check on those people that you know, whether it's your neighbor or your family or your friends, and see if there's anything you can do, whether it's small, like make them a meal or help buy them a little bit of supplies that they may need. Any little bit helps. So just check on those around you. Right now for us, since I'm not working financially, it has been more expensive to buy a little bit of extra supplies the last few weeks. So I understand this, you know, people that might have a hard time buying extra supplies. Like, it has been a noticeable increase in our grocery bill the last couple weeks with me doing that. But my biggest tip is don't buy stuff that you're not going to use. I think whenever you're a mom or dad, you know, do feel like you have some responsibility to just be a little bit more prepared because you do have little ones that are counting on you and that you're responsible for. So I hope that this video helped. Like I said, please don't take it. We're not panicking over here. We're just buying a little bit of extra on things that we already use and usually buy anyway, just to be prepared, because you never know what's going to happen. Hopefully things will get better. I hope that everyone that is watching is well and stays well. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. This was a kind of a different type of a topic for today. I know it's a very sensitive topic, but I hope that you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it gave you a couple ideas of some things to get. Thank you for watching. Say bye. Bye. Can you blow a kiss?